I got my notes. Got my pen. I have my cup of coffee. But most importantly, I have you. And I have to say thank you, right? Let me know you can hear me. Wait for chat to populate. I'm gonna check out some Control Ultimate Edition today, in like at least 1 hour. See how it is. Get a feeling for it. Joyce, hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. How are you? How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Today is all about gratitude, right? Developing an attitude of gratitude. Every week I show up to say thank you um, for taking a chance, clicking on my channel, clicking on my videos, right? You know, often we take each other for granted and that sort of thing. So, Kendra Davis, hey, okay, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Thank you for showing up. Let me know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? I got a I got my mic on, so hopefully you can. Let me know. Yeah, you quick, okay, okay, good, awesome, awesome. Quality is good, right? Okay, good. That's important. I think you can forgive the video quality, right? But the audio is where it's at, right? Especially as we get older, we value that sound, right? So, hey, Adam, it's good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I want to be checking out Control Ultimate Edition in a little bit after this live stream, and then I'll break into my console and I want to check out. All right, Ronnie, it's good to see you. It's good to see you guys. Yeah, I got notes. Not trying to waste your time. Thank you. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, enable notifications. It's good to see you guys. Thank you for showing up. Cheers. You guys have coffee? Drop a little coffee cup in the. You see that right there? Those are my kids, right? I will never, ever, ever like if the house burned down. This is one of the things I would grab. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. So, yeah, notes, right? Where we are, where we're going, where we came from. So, as of about 7 o'clock this morning, right? Views ultimately have been up, right? 9.0 thousand views, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Watch hour 72.9. Subscribers up 39, right? That's general, right? In about a month, right? Because it's broken down into like 7 days, 28 days, and so on. So the weekly though, the sevens. Hey, how you guys doing out there? The 7 day, right, is about 45% less, 1,264 views from the prior week. 50% less, excuse me, 42% less for which was 12.9 watch hours. And but what's interesting is the subscriber count is up, right? Subscriber count. Thank you, right? So we're kind of like holding about the same plus or minus one, and it's up by 5. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are primarily watching through mobile, right? So you're on your phone. You're probably not necessarily watching the video. You're more like hearing me, right? Are you guys like doing laundry? Are you, um, are you are you getting ready in the morning? I know like my wife and my kids, they like to listen to music when they get ready in the morning. I don't really like to do that. But everyone has their own preferences. So yeah, I'm just trying to get to understand my audience, right? And what most importantly is what you want. Like, what videos do you want me to make for you, right? That's important. Let me know. Provide it in the comments below. Adam, good to see you. Um, or Ronnie. I'll probably just stay by usernames. Um, Forgive me. Uh, Kendra, right? All you, yeah, awesome, awesome. Good to see you guys. Um, but yeah, mobile, right? So it's important to have sound, I think. I think that would be the most important, right? Um, you got to have premium sound. So I want to make sure I have that for you. Um, Tablet is number 2, and TV is number 3, and computer is number 4. So I'm thinking more audio, maybe, so where we're at is kind of okay. I know I've been doing a lot of like parking lot podcasts in a way, right? You see me filming like on my way to work, right? I'll park, right? I'll use my tripod, and that's kind of how I'm talking to you right now. I'm in my living room. I got the dining room light on, right? Got a beautiful tree behind me. Um, I'm comfortable where I'm at, so you're probably in your home as well. So yeah, I just wanted to check in, see how everyone's doing, right? Where we are, right? We're celebrating the little wins. I thank you. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for clicking on my videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in, right? On a kind of on a daily basis. I am grateful. If I haven't said before, I really am, and I can't say it enough, right? I don't think we can say it enough, um, to be transparent, right? Um, and what's interesting though is that the ages of my viewers, right, and trying to specifically understand audience, right, and like what you guys want to see is my primary audience. You guys are 20, between the ages of 25 and 44 years old. You guys account for 60% of my total viewership, and I appreciate you for that. Secondary, my older people that are older than I am, right? So I'm definitely trying to make sure that I maximize the quality of my content, the value, right, for your time, right? When someone's like, "Hey, can I get a moment of your time? Can I get 5 minutes of your time, 10 minutes of your time?" That's asking a lot, right? That's time you don't get back. That's time that you don't get back. So I want to maximize that return on investment for your time, the ROI, I believe they say. Um, but yeah, 55 to 65 year olds, right? People that are about 10, 11 years older than I, because I hit 44 in June, um, is 28%, right? So total between 25 and 44, 55 to 65 is 88%, almost 90%. At 9 out of 10 viewers are in those ages. So let me know what you guys want to see. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for joining me, right? It's important, right? It's that conversation, right? It doesn't have to be like I'm the one that's like, yes, it's my channel, right? But ultimately it's a conversation between us, right? Between you, between me, between us, right? Finding the tribe. We want that, right? Like deep down, right? I don't know why I have a hair in my mouth. That's weird, right? You ever get that? Right? Yesterday I was like picking some dental floss out of my teeth. This is live, so it's just not edited. I think this is what people want to see, right? This isn't edited, so but yeah, let me know what you want to see. Um, and I will do what I can to make sure that I maximize the value for your time, right? The return on investment. This is fantastic, right? Um, books, right? Books. Any readers out there? Right? Like, what do you guys do for hobbies, right? I mean, it's a good thing to have a book with you, right? Anybody check out this book? I just got it. It's fantastic so far. Will Guidaro's Unreasonable Hospitality. It's fantastic. Um, you know, any readers out there? Let me know how you guys doing out there. I have some recommendations, right? Let me know if you guys want to see some, you know, like this is right. My Mic Mini is something that I can't necessarily live without. It's fantastic. Um, I don't know how it is out in nature when I'm doing like walks and stuff like that, but um, with wind. But there's like it comes with like wind screens and stuff like that. So it's good to see you guys. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Um, yeah, we haven't really started yet though. Um, it's usually 9:30 to 10. 9:30 to 10 is usually when I go live. So I got started a little early. Um, and apparently there is about 67% uh, that viewers out there, you guys are not, or you're unsubscribed. So enable notifications, like, subscribe, you know, leave a comment. It helps me, it helps you, it helps others, right? We're all in this together, developing that attitude of gratitude. My way of saying thank you, right? It's good to see you. Thank you for showing up. How are you? How you doing this morning? Cheers. But yeah, hit that subscription, right? Let's get those numbers increased, right? 33% are subscribed. I thank you. 67% are not subscribed, unsubscribed. Go ahead and hit that subscription, right? Let's grow. Let's find the tribe. Let's grow together, right? Digital garden, if you will, right? Let's plant those good seeds. Watch good fruit grow, right? It's good to see you guys. How are you? Where are you guys from? Are you and I know a lot of you are from the United States, Germany and Netherlands. So, all you guys from the States, thank you, gals, right? Demographic is 92% male and about 8% female. Um, so yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. It's good to see you. Hmm. Adam, Joyce, or should I say Kendra and Ronnie? Let me know. know. Let me know what you guys want to, what you guys are interested in seeing, right? I'm getting more specific on the audience, right? Views 9.0 thousand. Thank you. Watch hours 72.9. Thank you. Subscribers up 39. Thank you. Appreciate you. We'll probably go to 9:45, and then I'll set up for a possible live stream. How you guys doing out there? Right? We're oh, and the top videos. Hey, hey guys, got a bump there in views. Hey Brad, how you doing? Good to see you. Mom Don Juan Jr. Hi, how are you? I just want to say thank you. This I do this every week, right? It's important. Developing that attitude of gratitude. Thank you, right? Views are up. Thank you. Hey, how are you? Watch hours are up. Subscriptions are up, right? Thank you. Comparatively less than during the week, but however, overall, yeah, we're up. We're up. We're doing well. Thank you. Appreciate you. It's good to see you, right? All my new people out there, thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for taking the chance, right, on my videos, on my live streams, right? Parking lot podcasts, right? Um, so a lot of my audience is older, right? Between the ages of 55 and 65, right? Over that too. So thank you. Oh, you got the sub. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Grateful. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. And pass this on if you thank you so much. If you enjoy this stuff, right? The content and stuff, right? If this finds you, you know, some levity, some comedy, right? You learn something new, right? We're breaking some bread, right? Having a cup of coffee together. That's what it's about, right? I mean, I think that's what we want, right? That's what we want. We want that that unreasonable hospitality, right? We want that. We want that. We want that feeling of tribe, you know, the tribalism, you know, you know, and I'm trying to maximize that value of your time, right? I'm grateful. So, you know, and I have different stuff, right? And I'm trying to figure out what you guys want me, like the videos and stuff to make, right? Are you into like, you know, like stores that I would normally shop at? The paths are new, but the intentions are the same. No one will stop us. Such strength is not yet developed. Okay. All right. I hear you. Very nice. Very nice. Um, yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for clicking on that link. Appreciate you. We're going to go to 45. Okay. We're going to go to 45. I brought notes. I wrote it out. Okay. Um, I got some possible ideas for future live streams. Do you guys good day? Hope all is well. Hey, how are you, Hondo? It's good to see you. Yes. Yeah. Coffee. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. So it's Folgers. It's black coffee. I have some I'm out. I hit 174. I hit my ultimate goal, you know. It took me about 6 months, but I was like 240, 245, miserable, chub rub, extra large, size 40, 42 pants, right? I'm down to like a 34 or 33 now, you know? It's good to see you guys, gals out there, right? Like, are you, you know, and I'm trying to grow that, they increase the female demographic as well. Um, you know, and but primarily it's like 9 out of 10 and male United States. Um, you know, but you guys are watching from mobile. You guys are watching from tablets and TVs. Like, is that where you're watching me from? Um, Sometimes this face on a big screen is a lot to see first thing in the morning, right? So I hope that the value is more for the audio than the video quality. So but I do take, a couple of supplements that I can't live without: creatine monohydrate, Momentum or Momentous. Has that NSF logo on there, right? Outfit that tests products for legitimacy, right? Everything on the label is actually what you're getting. Electrolytes, right? Because I'm fasting, right? So I don't, like, on my days off, I fast until about noon. I usually stop eating around 8:30 at night the night before. That's usually when my fast starts, and then I break it about noon, and I go to about between 8 p.m., right? So yeah, thank you for those hearts and the smiley faces and the celebrations. This is good stuff, right? This is good stuff, right? It seems that you guys are, the gals, like, and I mean, like, as a whole, right? When I say that, the electric vehicles, right? How they're like their dogs, right? They're puppies. You guys like that video? Awkward birthday songs, right? Do we really need to see that sing them, right? Especially as we get older, no one seems to really like it, um, but they feel like they need to anyway. That was number two. And number three is like clean shaves and barbershops. You guys like that, right? I feel like a lot of creators, especially live streamers and YouTubers and stuff out there. I'm not speaking for a lot, but they kind of have a look to them, right? That's not necessarily my look. I like to keep things clean and short, right? I get regular haircuts. I show up. I have collared shirts on most of the time. I don't have labels on me that are offensive, right? Right? I don't need any of that stuff. This is me. This is me 100% seeing you 100%, right? And having that conversation, right? Oh, you're a YouTuber too. Awesome. That's awesome. New or are you been on YouTube for a while? You're monetized, right? And you network, right? You get together and you do, and that's something else that I was thinking about doing too, right? Is that like, you know, doing like, like live stream videos, but with like other people, right? That seems to be helpful. Um, so hopefully your channel is doing well, right? Mom Don Juan. Is that your handle for your channel? Is that you know like what's like? Tell me more. Tell me more. Trying to keep it a conversation about just a conversation, right? Between you and me, between you and I. Okay. So you're a new YouTuber then. Okay, awesome, awesome. There's a little bit of lag, but that's okay, right? I am, you don't have to refresh your screen, right? Sometimes I'm known that I'm not blinking, right? But I have like 100 videos or something. Okay, 100 videos. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, guys, check out Mom Don Juan Jr., right? I post a lot of videos. Okay, cool. Is it like live streams, videos that you record, that you upload, do you edit, right? Let me know. Top videos for mine have been things I do, the behaviors, the things that I do that my wife doesn't necessarily like that I do or get upset about. Electrical vehicles and how they're like puppies, and then clean shaves and barbershops. Those are generally the three top for me. Um, oh, not a live stream. Okay. All right. Well, live streams are, something to think about. And, I haven't really got into the editing game. Um, I feel like there's this sense of vulnerability and honesty to live streams. Do you prefer the videos that I'm bringing you guys to, you specifically, viewer, the live streams, or would you like to see other stuff, right? Like, like I have some ideas and stuff like that. Throw them out there in the comments, right? Trying to grow, trying to figure out what you guys want. Um, Primarily mobile, tablet, and TVs. So you're probably not really necessarily watching me. You're hearing me, which is okay. That's usually how people see or like find that I'm in a building anyway, because they hear me before they see me. You know, um, very like what you see is what you get, right? You're either my person or you're not. You know, you either get it or you don't get it, and that's okay. Not everyone has to be your person. That's fine, right? I'm comfortable with that. Um, but yeah, we're doing better. We're doing better. So um, okay, so I'm hearing that you prefer live streams, walk and talks, right? Like dynamic movement, having having you guys follow me out on a virtual walk, right? Is that something you're interested in? Um, I thought about doing like a live stream walk, right? Like 15,000 steps. I want to check out the Long Walk, Stephen King's on HBO Max. That's on HBO Max. Any Stephen King fans out there, right? Actually have the book, and I didn't. I'm not proud to say I didn't fully complete the book, but that could make you go, well, yeah, I think, okay, all right, yeah, live streams. Um, I I don't know about the connection though where I live. Like the live streams, the internet may cut out. So I'm not. I'd have to figure that out. Experiment a little bit. So there might be some videos that I would upload for that. But as far as like and then there's gaming and stuff. I mean, that's generally how my channel started, right? Years ago, um, I would live stream, right? And I was lucky to even have a camera on, but and generally I don't have the camera on. Um, but as my kids are young, right? And I don't know if you can see their faces on my coffee mug, but they made this for my birthday, you know, and it's a fantastic mug. I have it every day, right? I sit down every day. I write my notes out, right? I love my pen, right? I love my pen. I love my paper. No, not West Virginia. It's actually Northern California near Tahoe, Lake Tahoe. So um, beautiful. It's beautiful up here. It takes us about an hour to get anywhere, but it's you open the windows up and you hear trees and birds. It's like it's a vacation, right? Yeah, I like this pen, right? The Sharpie S Gel. It's very nice. I love it. And these are just me. This is just me being honest with you. I'm not sponsored. I'm not getting any like kickbacks or royalties or, you know what I mean, or any of that stuff, right? So this is just me and the products that I believe in, you know? These products help me. I even thought about doing a video on 5 products I can't live without. And by the way, spoiler alert, 2 of them right here. Notes, right? Notes. So yeah, super important, right? Especially my 30-minute live streams in the parking lots, my parking lot podcasts, where I'm sitting in my car. Those are probably getting a little boring, right? Are they? Are you guys into that? Do you not pay attention? Let me know. I'm trying to keep this exciting. I'm trying to maximize your return on investment for your time, right? Let me know. I got book recommendations. I've got people that I recommend that you know that are professional, right? So let me know, guys. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know. I thought about doing, and if and I try to post to my channel, right? Loud Italian, YouTube/Loud Italian. That's L capital 0 capital U capital D underscore Italian. And I have some stuff on there. So awesome. Okay. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Um, Watching on your phone, on your TV, on your tablet. Um, Let me know. Very, very, very cool that you're reaching out and you're continuing to talk. Thank you for your time here. Appreciate you. Thank you for your subscription too. I value you, appreciate you. I hear you, I see you. And Dale Carnegie fans, Win Friends and Influence People. Any Will Guidara fans, any James Clear fans out there, any Atomic Habits fans, Unreasonable Hospitality, right? Robert Greene, Roblox. No, I do not play Roblox actually. I generally do single player um, PlayStation games and like Nintendo Switch 2 games and stuff like that. So, okay, nice, nice. So, I do have some games and stuff by memory that I'm going to be playing. I'm sure you've seen the post for Control. Um, it's kind of weird because I'm a kid and I have a phone. It not I mean, yeah, maybe, but like, as long as you're emotionally ready for the phone, right? I would say over 12 years old, um, and you display responsibility, right? You charge your phone, you keep your phone clean, you know where it is, right? Oh, you're a fan. Okay. Very nice. Very good, very good. You enjoy this stuff, pass it along, right? So, I thought about doing some how-to videos. I thought about doing some Lego building, which I've talked about before, some product breakdowns. Um, I have some shoes coming in. I have some products coming in. Um, and I'm pretty excited about those. Um, so yeah, guys, thank you for joining me today. Mom Don Juan, thank you. Um, I want to make sure I get everyone here. Hondo, thank you. Shreyas, I should say. Excuse me. Hope I got that right. Bratwurst 99. Adam Altrudo, W9T. Joyce Davis, E9N. Um, Thank you guys. Thank you for joining me today. And this is interesting because I don't have. Oh, you're 7. Okay. Okay, it's interesting because I don't normally have my demographic isn't for people that are super young. That is like the weird part about you know. I mean, not I mean, it's unusual, yeah, but I mean, it's what it is, and you know. Oh, you love everyone's videos. Okay, all right. I mean, however the YouTube algorithm found me, I mean, you chose to click on my link, so I appreciate you. All right, you love Legos. Okay, all right. Um, I got a couple builds possibly coming in. I grew up with Lego or Game Boy. I grew up with, actually Pokemon. There was only 50 of them back then. Now there's over 1,000, right? Now we have Waves and something else coming out in 2027. So, there's that. They're remaking The Legend of Zelda, right? I believe, for a newer audience. So I would recommend the older one as well. That's how it started, right? Um, I do plan on streaming Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition for Switch 2 end of the month. Um, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Definitive Edition, right? It's 4K 60 at the on the TV dock mode, 1080 60 in the handheld mode. I picked up Pokemon Arceus, and I picked up and I had Pokemon ZA. I actually rebought Pokemon Arceus. They only actually had one left. They're gobbling up, right? Physical media is kind of going away, right? I'm not one for key cards. And by the way, out there, if you're buying the Switch games and stuff, make sure you get the ones that don't have the little key icon down there. There's a little white label at the bottom of the box. Um, you don't necessarily own it's not fully printed on the disc, right? The companies have to spend a little money. So, and speaking of real games with the full imprinted amount on there, right? Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered Deluxe Edition, right, for Switch 2, right, is coming out August 11th. So I plan on streaming that. I want to check that out. I keep on checking and I think Nintendo Direct. Nintendo, if you're listening out there, right? Anyone pull or sway for Nintendo, do a direct on that, right? Do a direct. I think that would be a great thing, right? Because I haven't actually seen like full on gameplay for that, and I would love to see how it runs, you know. And just to let you know, I grew up with PlayStation. I grew up, right? And I'm all for the physical media, right? And I love going to places to buy actual, like, physical books and, games, right? The discs, the cartridges, they're all important. It's human, right? It's that back and forth. So that's what it's about, right? And I miss that. And apparently 2028 Sony is ending physical media for their consoles, and I've owned all the consoles for PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4 Pro, 5 Pro, right? And so 5 Pro may be the last console I have for Sony, right? So primarily I'm looking at Nintendo Switch 2. I'm looking at Nintendo for physical media. And then maybe I might even be looking into Xbox, Project Hilo or Helix, right? Whatever they're called now, or they're going to be coming out with. If they have, here's the time to maximize and call out that, right? So I want that, right? I want that physical media. I want to own something. I want to preserve. I want to pass on to my kids. I want to be able to play a game 20 years from now and rediscover it, right? These things, these movies and stuff that we rewatch, the books that we read and rewatch, right? And these books that we have, right? These books that we have and the games that we have, right? And the movies that we have, right? It's meant to be consumed and digested, written in, you know, like coffee stains, food particles on the books, right? It's not meant to be preserved. It's meant to be digested and become one with. So, I love games. Other word messed up. Okay, yeah, okay, awesome. You love games. Hey, fantastic. So do I. 44 years old. I've been gaming for over 35 years. I grew up with Nintendo NES, right? Or NES. So, yeah, this is me, right? We're going on about 40 minutes. I'll end at 45. I'm not trying to waste your guys' time. Um, this has been awesome. Thank you for joining me. All my new people out there, thank you for clicking on my videos, my live stream, right? Um, Games and stuff that I'll be looking into in the future, right? And I have a list. It's right here. All right. Here's my list. All right, ready. So I picked up Control. I'm going to be doing that shortly, right? This is going to be today's live stream, about 60 minutes. I want to see how it is playing on PlayStation 5 Pro. All right, so stick around for that. I'm going to set that up right after my stream ends. All right, so I'm going to be checking out that first playthrough. I have, and I need to make a note, Gothic. That keeps on getting added new material to it. All right, so I haven't played Gothic. Apparently, that's the grandfather of RPGs. All right, I have that for PS5 Pro, and they keep updating it, which is fantastic. Um, so I wanted to check out that. I have that. I actually haven't started that yet. I actually haven't got through to stream it yet, so we'll be looking for that, right? Beast of Reincarnation by Game Freak. They're breaking off from Pokemon, and they're going to be creating that game, right? So that's fantastic. And today, Halo Evolved, Microsoft Studios, right? That went gold today, right? So we'll be checking that out, right? So you guys are interested in live streams, right? That I will live stream, and you want to do co-op, right? Modern Warfare 4, right? That sort of thing. That's later, right? So you'll join me, right? And then I can always annotate your handle, right? And make sure it's secure, and then I can add you as a friend. Um, keeping it interactive, right? Um, we have, so that's Beast of Reincarnation, October or August 4th, excuse me. Marvel Token, okay, which is like a fighting game, right? That's coming. That's secure, actually. Um, Blood of the Dawnwalker, fantastic. I can't wait for that. Collector's edition's coming from Bandai Namco. I'm very excited for that. Um, Marvel's Wolverine by the people who made Insomniac Games, who made Spider-Man, my son's personal favorite. Um, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, collector's edition, secured that. That's coming. Um, I did mention Oblivion, right? The Elder Scrolls. So I'm going to write that down now because I don't have it written down yet. Oblivion Remastered Deluxe Edition. That comes out August 11th. Trails in the Sky, second chapter. The Trails series is fantastic. I started with Trails 1. That's actually on my channel, so if you want to check that stuff out, I have that whole playthrough. I love that one. Silent Hill, all right. So I haven't played through Silent Hill 2 yet. I have Silent Hill 2, I have Silent Hill F, and I pre-ordered Silent Hill Townfall, which is the game Silent Hill's first version of first person, um, and it's a like contained story that takes place in the mid 90s, um, in like another country, I believe. So be looking for that. That's September 24th. Castlevania. I'm a huge fan of Castlevania. Grew up with the Lords of Shadow and the Lords of Shadow and the other ones, earlier ones. And I got the Belmont's Curse side scroller. That's coming. Modern Warfare 4, Phantom Blade Zero. Very, very excited for. Want to see a guy die a lot? That's this guy. No Rest for the Wicked. Might check that out. And I'm pretty much crossing off Grand Theft Auto 6 because of no physical support. So, yeah, that's a lot to look forward to, guys. And then 2027 too, Fable, right? For Microsoft Studios, right? The Pokemon Waves, right? Sun and Waves or whatever, that's coming, right? All of this stuff's coming out next year. This is fantastic. 2027 may be the last year that I get physical media from Sony, from PlayStation. So a lot of Nintendo stuff, right? A lot of possibly Xbox stuff, right? So all this stuff's coming, okay? So be looking forward to that, all right? And I do want to play through Silent Hill. So I think when it starts getting cooler and colder and it starts to rain, right? And it has that Silent Hill feel, right? That thriller feel. I will go ahead and stream that. So I wanted to do at least an hour, so we're gonna set that up. Um, we're at 45 now, so thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. We're up with a lot of good stuff. Developed an attitude of gratitude, right? Reached out. Thank you so much, guys, gals, everyone out there. I appreciate you. Hopefully you heard me. Hopefully you learned something new, right? This is the stuff that hopefully you enjoy. Okay, I enjoy it. Um, so I may transition through the week. I might pivot a little bit to kind of figure out what's going on in terms of my content, right? Live streams, video uploads, walk and talks, right? Gaming stuff, like whatever. Like, just let me know, right? Reach out to the comments if you can think of anything, right? And I do what I can. Most importantly, if you reach out to me and we're not live, I will answer you back. I will answer you back. I will like your comment most of the time, right? I will reply to you. I will heart you, right? So these are the things I do. I reach out to you. I respond. So, you know, it's heard, right? And you're valued. So I want to let you know that. I'm Loud Italian. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. Um, Mom Dom Juan. I'm just going to read out the handles here. I'm going to read out everyone and then end. Hondo, Shreyas, thank you. Bratwurst, thank you. Adam Altrudo, W9T, thank you. Joyce Davis, E9N, thank you. Good to see you all. Thank you for joining me. And thank you for clicking on my video. I appreciate you, right? To my new subscribers, to my older subscribers, to the newer viewers, thank you. Thank you. You humble me, right? I'm a servant and I value you. I hear you, I see you, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm Loud Italian. It's been fun. I've had a good time. Hope you did too. I hope to see you again. And this isn't goodbye to you, it's see you later. Because goodbye is something you say to someone you don't want to see again. So to you, I say see you later. Peace.